Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to this extra class of the continued education in Europe. So I'm sure probably you'll be watching me after, not just like from Europe, but also from the States. I'm pretty much, I'm sure someone in Australia will be watching this webinar or this class. So anyway, we're about to start. So welcome whoever is like coming in and joining in. Please make sure that your the microphones, sorry, are muted so we don't get any disruptions. And I'm gonna start pretty much straight away. So, of course, I wanted to share with you what can we do and what oils can we use to face the new season that we are entering, but also what oils can we use for our kids and ourselves, especially kids, because they're going back to school, they're going back to college, to uni, and most of us, well, the majority, certainly we're going back to work, so it's all kind of back onto our routine. So that's why I titled it Back to School or Not. I think if all the kids are now gone back to school and everything pretty much is like TikTok. Anyway, so I'm aiming for this webinar or the class to last only 1 hour. So make sure that you take notes if you want to, and if you have any questions, please ask me at the end of the class, so I can just like talk you through everything in a smooth kind of like way, right? So we are going to start. So I prepared this class originally as an intro class, but once again, we're just gonna go briefly onto the 3 cool things about oils. We all have oils at home already. I'm just gonna remind you how you can use them in a very simple way. And then I'm gonna give you once again tips on how to distress and stay healthy to back to school and back to kind of like normal anyway. And we all know how to get the oils at home, so I will skip that anyway. So very briefly, you remember that the cool things about doTERRA oils are that they are safe because they are very pure and potent, right? They are effective, right? Because they really can penetrate into the cell and start working from within, right? And they are affordable because in the long run, we can use one oil and the oils for so many different uses that certainly we maximize that price per drop. Anyway, I'm not going to go much into detail because we know all of this. Then the 3 ways that you can take your essential oils, and the ones that I'm going to show you today again, are aromatically, topically, and internally. Aromatically, pretty much, I will go through it anyway when I give you a few tips and few recipes anyhow. But aromatically, we know is like mainly like through inhaling or diffusing it as I have my diffuser. Anyway, topically is, as it says, we just apply the essential oil into the area that we want to treat, whether it's like neat or whether we dilute it, because when we dilute essential oils with fractional coconut oil, then we can reach to a more extensive zone of the body, basically. Also, there are some oils that they are too hot and we need to dilute them so we don't get any kind of irritations and so on. So, and the last but not least, of course, is internal. And internally, we can take it in like 3 different ways. So we can place a drop under our tongue. We can use those like veggie cups that, you know, we can get at the back of our office anyway, or the shop, and you put the oil that you really want to use to treat whatever is happening with your body and with your emotions and so and so, and then take it internally. Also, you can add it to your water, you can add it to cooking if you want to, and so on. So I'm not going to go any further on that. Something that I wanted to share with you today, I don't know, you might be using this with kids. This presentation is aimed both for adults and kids alike. So just like to be very, very mindful about the amount of drops that you can use with like kids, right? Especially if we are going to be doing some like roll-ons with the oils and the fractional coconut oil, but also as well when we apply NEAT. So you have it here. If your baby or the kids is like newborn to 3 months, is only, I would say, 1 drop, no more than that. Babies from 3 to 12 months is like 3 to 6 drops. I would say probably if you use like 3, still it will be absolutely fine. And then we're going to kind of between toddlers and children, anyway, young children. So it will be 6 drops to 10 drops. Okay, then from 5 to 15, I will recommend probably around 10 drops, 15 maximum, right? It's not about too many, but the oils will still do their effect anyway. And then from 15 years onwards, it will be an adult usage anyway. So if you're doing roll-ons, just like add those amounts of like drops and then fill the rest with the fractional coconut oil. Okay, so that's it. And in terms of like our return to work, back to school, I'm sure we have so many concerns, so many questions that we are asking ourselves, not just like us, but kids. Are we going to be certainly exposed to much more chemical exposure, because you know that there will be certain cleaning protocols in place in the schools and they're already in the workplaces? Is this going to affect our health? What's happening with the stress levels? Are we going to be able to manage those stress levels? Because we don't know what's going to happen, right? It's a little bit of an uncertainty time. And all of these can create anxiety. That at the same time, if we're very anxious or we're nervous, clearly our mental health is affected. And once our mental health is affected, our well, body really reacts, and then is when we can get sick or a sickness, right? So all of those like concerns are very, very understandable. For me, I would say that one of the only solution to all of that is like to have a very strong immune system, right? If we have a strong immune system, we can really manage and deal with in a better way and a more effective way what's coming in with the change of season. You know, it will be flus, it will be a cold, we'll probably feel run down and tired and so on. So today I'm going to go through these 6 different pillars, and I'm going to talk to you about what oils and what natural solution products you can use to really support all of these like pillars that all together they really contribute to have a stronger immune system. Of course, we know that nutrition is super important, right? Exercise and the sunshine, a good night's sleep, our mental health, as I said, if our mind is really thinking positive and feeling more uplifted, certainly our body will feel in that way. And then it's very important to reduce the toxic load that we have at home. Um, Sometimes we feel that we're only exposed to toxics outside because there is like cars, pollution from cars and factories and so and so. But we don't realize how close we have it at home with all those like products that we use for cleaning, showering, like self-care, self-hygiene in the kitchen, and washing our clothes and so and so. So we have to be mindful, and from my perspective, start changing those life habits. And we can all do that with the appropriate usage of essential oils. So we're going to start. And the first products that I wanted to talk to you about today is these ones in here. These are key to support your immune system, right? And if I only have to talk about two products or one product to do this will be On Guard, okay? We know On Guard, it is a protective blend. It has clove, it has cinnamon bark, it has eucalyptus, yes, wild orange. I'm just like remembering. So the benefits of all of those essential oils make this the absolutely must-have for autumn. I'm sure probably most of you will have it at home, but if you don't, if you're gonna get, or if you have to get a next product next month, get this one, because I'm going to show you how you can use it. So On Guard is, as I said, a must one. This is the same pretty much product, but for children. This one has come already made in a roll-on. It's called Stronger, and once again it is a protective blend. This can be applied, well, this can be used for kids and for adults alike, so don't worry if you're thinking, oh my god, but I want to use it. Of course you can. So these two are super important. Breathe, yes, once again, Breathe is a respiratory blend. So with the eucalyptus that it has in there, and with peppermint inside, certainly it is, and all the properties of the oils that they make this blend is really the best solution for those respiratory situations or difficulties that you may have. Some of the ingredients on this blend are expectorants, so if you have mucus in your lungs, it will really help you out to breathe easier, and to really yeah, make that respiratory system much clearer, and certainly at the same time, well, open in that sense, right? We know about lemon. Lemon has so many different properties. First of all, is it really alkalines the system, so it's great to have it first thing in the morning with your lukewarm water. This lemon, of course, as well, helps to reduce acidity in your system, and because obviously is the essential oil, it hasn't got that acidity in itself, so it's absolutely amazing. And when we take it first thing in the morning, really we're starting to prepare our digestive system, which is also a crucial part for our immune system, right? Then the next oil that we have here is DDR Prime, and this is another blend, and it's called the Cellular Clock Complex. Amongst other oils, it has frankincense, and you know frankincense, it really enhances the effectiveness of any and every other single oil. So frankincense, of course, starts to work in a cellular level, is an anti-aging, and also regenerates the cells. So it's absolutely crucial as well in that immune support. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a few little recipes that I prepared. So I call this like the bomb because it's absolutely that. The bomb is the anti-everything. It has On Guard. So On Guard is anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial. So you can understand why it's in this like combo. So if you put 5 drops of each oil, you will get 25 drops for an adult, okay? Into a roll-on, 10 milliliters roll-on. You can apply to the back and to the bottom of the sole of your feet for 24 hours, 48 hours when you feel that you are really feeling run down. For kids, I would say, once again, check the dosage of drops that you can put in the roll-on. You can put 1 of each and it will be absolutely fine, safe for the baby. If your kids are about 8 to 10, you can put 2 drops of each, right? And for adults, I would say, if you're feeling really under the weather, as we say, put 1 drop or 2 to 3 drops, I would say, of any of these oils combined, and you can choose whichever you really want to, because all of them on their own and all together, as I said, this is a bomb. Put them onto honey, a spoon of honey, and then take it every 4 hours or after meals. Think about that. Or oregano is a natural antibiotic, so it will be absolutely amazing. We have spoken about some of the lemon properties. So once again, we have said about On Guard, that is the anti-everything. Frankincense is the oil that it has so many properties, but the one to really remember is that is a catalyzer, so really enhances and helps the other oils to work really well. And Melaleuca as well is antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, you name it. So you can see why this is the bomb, basically. So if you have high temperature, or your kids have high temperature, you have this recipe. So 2 drops of each of these oils. Lavender, very soothing, very calming. Peppermint, yes, it is like cooling, so it will add on that cooling effect. Lemon is a citrus, and the citrus, they will have those amazing properties of like purifying and cleansing. So all combined, right? Once again, they make a great combination. So again, you can make up a roll-on, right, following those instructions, and then apply it on the chest, on the back, and on the bottom of feet, right? If you only have oregano, which I don't know, well, if you have oregano and if you really want to use oregano, oregano is always used diluted, please. Always, because it's what we call a heat oil, and it's very, very strong. So use it on the bottom of the feet every half an hour or so. You can use 1 drop and then rub it on the sole of the feet every half an hour until you see, well, you check that the temperature has gone down. Oregano, as I said, is a natural antibiotic, amongst other things, so it works absolutely wonders. Another combo that I wanted to share with you is this one called Easy Breathe. And I would say put it in the diffuser, just like mix these oils, 2 drops of each, and clearly then you will have a very refreshing, purifying environment that you're breathing in. And apart, of course, of like smelling gorgeous, but we really want to focus on the health benefits for us and for our kids and the pets. If you have pets as well, of course, they can really benefit from the oils anyway. So also you can mix them together and apply them once again on the chest. And if you're going to do that, I suggest that you use a coconut fractional oil because you will be able to extend or cover a larger area anyway. Or you can apply it on the bottom of the feet, right? Moving forward, it's all about a good night's sleep. This is the one for kids. It's already made. It has lavender amongst other things, other oils, and is super good to put kids into sleep and to relax them, right? This is one of my favorites. Oh my god, it's just like I made my own roll-on with Balance because I apply it every single morning and whenever I feel, actually, because I love it so much. Anyway, so Balance is a grounding blend. Balance has a spruce, has whole wood, blue tansy, blue chamomile. So you can see the benefits of these oils. The trees are very grounding, and the flowers, like the blue tansy and the blue chamomile, are very calming and soothing, right? Copaiba is another oil that it works well with the sleep. I mean, there's so many ones that they work well and related to sleep. These ones work well because copaiba as well is a sedative. So all the oils that they are a sedative really work great for relaxing you, especially like going towards the night anyway. And Serenity is a restful blend. So Serenity, as I said, you have to try different oils because sometimes Serenity works for some people, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes a Balance works better. So it's a matter of like trying and experiencing at the end of the day. So you can combine those ones, you can apply them to the bottom of your feet, and you can also put them into a diffuser. You can mix and match if you really want to. It's absolutely perfect. Okay. And for kids or for everybody, actually, this is called the Sweet Dreams. So in the diffuser, once again, you put frankincense, lavender, and breathe. I put breathe in there because the amazing airways, opening airways, properties and cleansing properties of the environment that we have at night. Of course, it's great to have these oils diffusing, but also we have to make sure that the environment that we are sleeping on is a fresh, is not very sticky in that sense, when it's like very heavy, right? So that's why I put breathe in there, lavender for the calming properties, and frankincense as well because it's a sedative as well. So certainly helps out to relax. So you can apply this combo, as I said, and on the bottom of the feet and on the back of the spine. Pretty much all the tips that I'm sharing with you today, you can apply them at the bottom of the feet and at the back. You know that at the bottom of the feet we have all the reflex points that they correspond with the different organs in our system, in our body. So if we just like massage and we put it around in the bottom, certainly at the bottom of the feet, certainly it will work what it needs to work anyway. So that's it. Exercise. Exercise for kids and for adults alive is super important. It's great, or is crucial to be active. So when we are active, there's loads of like different hormones like activating that they really help us out to be like sharp and alert. And at the same time, we're very active. Our system is not sluggish, but very much working onto an optimal level. For kids, we have this blend and this blend. Rescue is a perfect blend for those like soothing and aching, well, for soothing the aching muscles, the joints. And this is like great for kids that they're growing up. I have been told, I don't have children, but I have been told that when kids they grow up, sometimes they really have pains on their legs, and this oil is absolutely fantastic for that. I would say, well, this like rescue soothing blend is pretty much similar to our deep blue for adults. I'm a huge advocate of this rub. My parents are, they use it pretty much every day and they swear by it, right? Also, this is for kids, it's called Tamer, and this is more a digestive blend, I have to say. But we know that sometimes we feel achy and our belly or the kid's belly hurts for no apparent reason, right? We seem to be focusing when we feel unwell for one or the other reason in the tummy. So you can use this one around the navel. You can just like do a few like circles around the navel of your kid, and I'm sure they will start feeling much better. The pain will be relieved. And then for adults, we have deep blue in the wrap and the deep blue as well in essential oil. For the deep blue, I think it's best if you use it with fractional coconut oil, because you will once again reach out to a more extensive zone. Anyway, so this is, I love this light combo. I have tried this on my mum, I have to say, and this was shared to me by a leader here in Spain. She has kids, and she says that every time that her kids they have a bruise because they have bumped into something or they have fallen, she applies 1 drop of Melaleuca, lavender and frankincense into the bump, and it really helps out. Of course, the frankincense is a sedative, and Melaleuca is anti-inflammatory, antiseptic. We go once again, and lavender is restoring for the skin, not just internally but externally as well. So it's great, absolutely great to use anyway. Then we're moving into mental health. You said how important it is to be in a healthy mental state, right? And by this I mean certainly having those like positive thoughts, really feeling happier. We'd all go, or we'd all have our things that's happening in our lives, but the most important is like really to approach them with a positive mental attitude. So certainly everything can be seen in a very different way, right? For kids, especially for kids, I mean, not just for kids, we have been at home. Kids have been at home pretty much without going to school for nearly more than 5 months. So I'm sure they have been anxious. They have been worried. What is going to happen? When are they going to see their classmates in that environment, right? In school, where is their protocols going to be? So all of these can create anxiety, right? Worry, even though to one point some like fear that we don't know, they don't know what's happening and what's going to happen to them anyway. So these two blends are fantastic for kids. Steady is a grounding blend, and I will say Steady is the balance for kids, more or less, right? Because it really helps them out to be here in the present moment, just like now, right? Brave is a courage blend, which helps them to really take on those opportunities and those like challenging moments for what they are. So to be really brave, right, in that sense, and give them that boost of like confidence that they certainly need, like adults we need as well, right? Here in mental health, you can see once again, balance and copaiba, they are coming back because they really help us to reduce, well, the components, right? The oils that there are in these blends, they really help us out to ground, to reduce those anxiety levels, that worry, and certainly bring us into the now, right? And then we have adaptive. Adaptive is a fairly new oil here in Europe. I know it was released last year at convention in the States, and there's so many different studies that is really helping. It's a blend that is it's a calming blend. It's absolutely amazing. It has wild orange, it has copaiba inside, so you can see. Oh, sorry. So you can see why we put copaiba here and wild orange. There are ingredients of adaptive. Adaptive also has spearmint. It has rosemary, which is amazing, and it has magnolia. With the citruses, because they are very uplifting, they really pick up our mood. And copaiba is very grounding. So this oil has the ability to do that, to adapt us to that situation that we're going through. The copaiba, it really center us and root us down, right? Whilst the citrus really uplifts our mood. So the smell is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite mix, I'm going to share this with you, is balance and wild orange. Absolutely my favorite. I made myself a roll on. For children, I call this like tantrums. For adults, I don't know how we call it, but certainly is when we really are to a limit. We are just like up to here and we want to like shout and scream and let everything out, which is absolutely perfect. And I think it's important that we do that. Anyway, it's good to move the energy inside us. But then if we apply these two essential oils, then these essential oils can help us to calm down and bring it down into the now, into the here. Once again, two beautiful oils, like calming oils to do that. And then you can do it, as I said, in a roll-on if you want to, or you can apply them directly on the bottom of the feet or on the spine, all along the spine. Anyway, so focus. Focus is also very important, especially for kids, I believe, anyway. Oh, that's what I feel. They've been at home for, what, 5 months, 6 months. They have lost all kind of like routine regarding to studying, getting up on time, even like dressing up. Probably they've been on their PJs or shorts and so on so during these like months, and they have lost that concentration, right? Adults we have as well, so it's like quite a challenge for us to go back into that routine, right? So imagine kids. So for adults, we have a beautiful roll-on and it's already made and it's called In Tune. In Tune has frankincense, once again, because frankincense also helps with concentration, really works in, helps our neurons, right? And our brain cells to work more effectively, to regenerate, yeah, of course, and to really focus on that sense. Anyway, so for kids, we've got Thinker. and is for them to be able to be more alert, certainly to be able to focus and be in the moment and in the now as well. And we place Tamer. Tamer is for the digestive blend. You might be thinking why this is in here, and remember that when we focus, fair enough, we might think that it's all up here, right, in the brain. Yes, that's great. That's our intellectual engine, right? But we have to think that the gut is our other brain, right? So if our other brain in the gut is upset or so and so, certainly we don't have that focus. That's why it's important to keep our gut and our digestive system as well very healthy. And this combo is like super effective. Peppermint, all the mint are they give you that clarity and sharp effect onto your limbic system anyway. And if you mix it with a citrus, in this case, we are suggesting wild orange because of the properties as well. It really is a fantastic blend to apply to the kids, which I'm actually just going to share here. There you go. So if you apply peppermint and wild orange, you can either put it once again into the roll-on or apply it directly into the feet and at the back here, just at the end of the sticky toe. Absolutely is fantastic. Also, you can diffuse basil, peppermint, and cedarwood. I haven't tried this combo myself, but I will let you know once I've done so. So then we're moving into like the reducing the toxic loads. We know that sometimes, sometimes, most of the times, we have so much fragrance at home, so many chemicals around the house, from the toilet, from the kitchen, in our bedroom, even though in the garden, right? And we use different products to clean the oven, the microwave, the carpet, right? The car, even though the vacuum cleaner, the Hoover, right? It's just like endless. And we're exposed to all of that, and all of that really gets into our system through our biggest organ. Our biggest organ is the skin, and the skin is really protecting us from the external threats, but at the same time, right, is absorbing what is in the environment. So without not even knowing, we're allowing all of those like toxins to come into our system. So we have this range from, well, made with On Guard. Was a surprise in there. Remember that I said to you is the antiviral, antiseptic, anti everything basically. So if you mix any of these already made concentrates, right, with even vinegar or just like water and baking soda and then lemon, you can create your own cleaning products, which are going to be really safe and not safe for yourself as well, but they will keep you, or they will help you to keep your furniture really healthy, right? Furniture, healthy furniture. And other products that you can use, like let's say lemon. You can use lemon in leather goods at the same time. So anyway, so this is part of our range, so you're aware of that. And this is my recipe to make your own hand gel. So if you got aloe vera gel, like organic, you can just like buy it in your natural health store anyway. Put it in a small little bumper, bottle anyway. And if you add 5 to 10 drops of On Guard, your protective blend, and then top it up with distilled water. Then you have your hand gel. I have mine in the house. and I take it with me in my handbag. Anyway, we have another product from On Guard that is already made. So if you don't want to make all of this, it's already made. And that one kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So it's certainly a must-have in your handbag. Anyway, I'm not going to go too much into detox because I'm sure I believe we're going to do a detox in October. So I'm not going to go into this anyway. And then what I really want to talk about is about the nutrition. I know that some of us, we are very, very blessed in terms of like having access to organic products. But as an overall, not everybody has, and we have to be very conscious and we have to be very realistic that these days the products that we ingest, they don't have all the nutrients and all the minerals that our body really needs, right? The daily dose, the daily recommended dose anyway. So we have products that they can help you with that, because it's all about altogether, holistically, really supporting your and strengthen your immune system, giving it a big boost. So for adults, we have this complex, is a vitamin and mineral complex. It's 3 of them, so you have your all minerals that you need. Then you have all your omegas that you need, omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9, which are very, very important as well for your brain health, right? And then you have all the oils that they are great for your cellular health coming from inside, okay? We have a version for kids, this is like chewable, and once again, well, these 2 are the equivalent of these 3 for the adults, these 2 for the kids. This one, I believe, tastes like watermelon. And once again, and the chewable, and kids can, they will get all the minerals and all the nutrients that they really need. And this IQ Mega is liquid, so kids can drink it, and it contains all the omega-3s and 6, you know, that the kids need anyway. Before I'm moving on, Tira Greens is just like a support, so you can add it to your smoothies. But I just want to say that the Long Life Vitality Pack, right? Taking this vitamin and mineral complex is the equivalent of like taking 12 servings of like fruit and veg. So it's all like quite packed down. So imagine how complex and how effective that is for your system, right? And then in nutrition, I wanted to talk to you about these like probiotics. You know, probiotics are these like live microorganisms that they live in our gut. They are a crucial part in our digest system to really absorb all the good things that we need, and then chuck away those ones that we don't need. But obviously, because we're not eating healthy, we're not eating in the right way, foods don't have the nutrients that we really need. So it's absolutely very important to supplement our own probiotics that we have in our gut, our own good bacteria in that sense, with those ones. And I'm just going to make a small point as well, that PV Assist is the one for adults. And these capsules, these probiotics, they come in what is called a dual capsule, because probiotics, they really start working well. They're meant to be starting working well when they go into the gut, not the stomach. So our probiotics, they have a double layer capsule. So when the capsule gets into the stomach, the first capsule, yes, it gets dissolved by the acid in the stomach, but then it leaves the living bacteria, right, microorganisms, sorry, inside, so they can travel into the gut that is there where they need to be released in that sense. So you understand anyway. So it's absolutely amazing. There's so much that we can talk about. Anyway, so this is a small recipe. Is a yummy smoothie with wild orange essential oil. So if you have frozen strawberries, mango, and apple juice. To be frank, you can do this with any other fruit that you have. This combo is really nice, but even though if you have melon with watermelon and then add peppermint, just like try. But this one is absolutely fantastic and it's very refreshing and cool, so you can try that one. And we're getting to the end, so but I wanted to touch base on mask. Unfortunately, we have to wear them, kids have to wear them if you're going to be out and about. It's one of those things that due to the situation that we're living in is something is part of our day life. So of course is very important and primordial that you really take care of your mask, right, and everything else. But I'm gonna share with you, right, a few mask sprays that I am trying, and I have tried it, but I want to share with you. So because wearing that mask for 8 hours can be very irritating, could create feelings of anxiousness. It can create feelings of like you can't really breathe properly. So if you mix like few drops of these combos into a glass, a small atomizer, those ones that you know for the perfume, but of course, then just add few drops, then put some distilled water, and then you can spray your mask, and especially for kids, right? And then you can create these great effects. It is quite suffocating in a way to have that feeling that you're breathing the air that you're actually exhaling, right? So you can mix lemon and lime. It will be very uplifting, very fresh, right? If you have breath or air, here in Europe it is air, you can put as well, even for yourself as an adult, you can put a couple of drops or one drop in the inside of your mask. It really will help you out. Adaptive and citrus bliss, this is a combo to really ease those anxiety moments of wearing the mask for a long time. On guard is like to prevent, right? Prevent and to shield away from all those like bacteria. And wild orange and grapefruit, once again, is very uplifting. And then I don't have to say, it's all about eating healthy. This is a packed lunch for kids, right? But it's all about making sure that you eat your fruit, your veg, you cut down some of the sugar, really, you drink water, you can put your essential oils, like drop them into the water. Really is eating as much organic food as you can, right? But at the same time, being very conscious. This is the kit for children, the one that I've been showing you individually. I'm just not showing you because this has been available or is available now in the UK and Europe as part of an enrollment kit. If you wish, to do so, you can buy it. I'm just going to leave it here. This is, the prices in Europe anyway, but it's like super nice. It comes into this little pouch, and it comes with these toppers that kids can put it on their backpack and they can take it anyway. So it's absolutely amazing. And pretty much that's all. that's all in terms of like products, because you already have these products. The recipes that I have shared with you, most of them, it can be done with the top 10 oils that you got on your enrollment kit. And if you don't, then you know exactly which ones you can get in the next month. And this is, what I wanted to share with you. If you're not already in the loyalty reward program, I really advise you to do so. This is, for your own benefit. This is like the benefits, one of the benefits of your membership. So take advantage of that. And what I wanted to do is like to explain briefly exactly what are the advantages, right? So yes, if you sign up for the loyalty reward program, you not only will get the 25% discount, but then in this month brackets, you will start getting a percentage back in points for you to use to get other products. So the first to the third month that you are on this loyalty reward program, you will get 10% back, right? The fourth to the sixth, then it will go to 15 and so on. So after a year of you being on this loyalty reward program, right, then you can get 30% back of the products in points plus your 25. So pretty much you can get some products for 50% discount, right, which is amazing. And then in here on this table is just like quite simple. It's straightforward. These are all the benefits of like being in the loyalty reward program. Super simple, super easy to follow. You don't have to if you don't want to, right? You still will get your 25% discount, which is amazing. But if you want to get more benefits, then for you is really crucial to be on this loyalty reward program. So as a standard, you see, you will get your 25%, which is amazing. And then once you enroll on the loyalty reward program, right, if you decide to spend 1 PV, that means, like let's say, what, £10, all right? Or between 1 PV and 50 PV, which is like between 1 and £40 or 40 euros, you will have to work out as well. Then you will get the wholesale discount, which is a 25, plus they will give you the shipping cost back into points, which is really good anyway. So if you spend more than 50 PV a month, you will get the 2 benefits before, plus you will start earning these percentages back into points to get you a free product, right? Then if you want to start earning a little bit of like income so you can get your products for free, and you can do this by simply referring other friends and family, or just like by inviting people to the classes, so you can start earning some income and then paying for your products with that small income, right? Which is amazing anyway. And then if you really want to receive the free product of the month, which happens every single month, right? Yes, you will have to place an order above the 125 PV. And this has to be done before the 15th of each month. But we're here to support you anyway. We're here to guide you, and we're here to answer any questions if you have related to this. So I hope this is clear as an overall in terms of like the loyalty reward program. That's what I'm doing, and I love it, absolutely. So if you're not in the loyalty reward program, please contact the person who enrolled you. She will be, or he will be, very happy to talk you through and advise you what is the best for you, right? And that's all. That's all for me today, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Thank you very much for being here with me. I can see Hasone is here. So if you have any questions, Hasone, please ask me.
Hola.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's working today.
test is working today. Do you have any questions at all, or?
No.
Yep.
No.
Okay. How do you find it? Which one is your takeaway, Hasone? Which one is your?
Oof, I got a list. My God.
I know, right?
I have to decide because I cannot buy all of them in this
Yes,
month.
I know.
So
It's absolutely fine.
I will take, I don't know, I will think and buy few this month and then next month some more.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna stop recording anyway. So thank you for watching whenever you're watching on replay. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.